Tron, Keith and Diane here. We're doing a road trip to Dubbo. We're going out to the Western Plains Zoo in Dubbo. It's about, what, 4 hours drive?
No, it's going to be about 6.
Oh, about 6 hours drive, so it's a fair way.
The way we go.
We're going to go through Sydney, we'll go through Lithgow and around through that way, simply because there's more charges. If you're in Australia, you'll know what I mean. There's a few charges going on the north route, but there's way more charges going this way. So we'll try and keep you up to date as we go through and as we go to some of these charges. There'll be some Nrma charges, which will be free charging, which will be great. I think there's a couple of Tesla chargers along the route as well. So that should be really exciting. And so yeah, it's a good opportunity for us to try out the new version of the autopilot, which is I think downloaded this week.
It's got the seatbelt thingy in it.
Yeah, it's got the new seatbelt.
Yeah.
Security. It's not security. So the seatbelt tensions prior to an accident. Right. You know.
Instead of my hand going out like that.
Yeah, instead of your hand going out trying to stop me going through the window, yeah. So we'll record more of those and we'll talk to you as we move along the trip. Okay, we've just gone up through the mountains and we went to Lithgow, got a charge there at the Nrma Charger. There was 2 chargers, one of them was broken. I rang Nrma to let them know that one was broken. Whether they fix it or not, I don't know. We got ourselves, we had 30% when we arrived. I think about 30%. Yep. And we got 55%. That'll be enough to get us to Bathurst. And at Bathurst we'll be able to get a Tesla Supercharger. And when we get there, we'll do a bit of video on that. Here we are at Bathurst. Bathurst has 5 chargers across here. We've got 5 here, 5 chargers. And they also have an Nrma Charger. We were here just recently. This one was broken. So I feel sorry for those people who are only have that as an option. We drive a Tesla for that very reason. You know, there's always going to be infrastructure. So this is brilliant. Toilets over the side here. There's a cafe. The toilets are only open from 9 till 5. That is one of the glitches. The only other toilets are way across the park. I don't know if you can even see it. Right down the other end there. Probably a good 10 minutes walk away. It doesn't look as far as it actually is. But it's about 10 minutes walk down that way. So that's after hours, after 5 o'clock. But chargers, fantastic, great location. I've never had a trouble here with the Tesla chargers. They're always working. So just want to talk to you a bit. I'm at Dubbo and there's 4 Tesla Superchargers. I'll take a video of that in a moment. We've also got an Nrma Charger which doesn't work. We've been to 3 Nrma Chargers on our trip from the coast to Dubbo, and all of them had errors. One of them had, in Lithgow there was 2 chargers, only one of them worked. In Bathurst they had 1 charger and it didn't work at all. And here we are at Dubbo, it also doesn't work. So of course we're going to go over to the trusty old Tesla Superchargers and I'll guarantee that they will work. Here we are at the Tesla chargers here at Dubbo. There's 4 chargers here, Superchargers, and these ones will actually work. There is some amenities just over at the museum here, but they're only there during the day, so at night time there's really no amenities. I think there's a bathroom down this far end here, but I don't believe it's open either of an evening. So let's try the Tesla Supercharger, and I'm almost certain, after I can get it out. Where is it now? Come out, spot. Okay, I do find that a bit of a challenge sometimes, getting the the plug out of the supercharger. I'm not quite sure. I think it's locked or something. But I'll plug it in. We'll wait for it to go flash, flash, flash. And then we'll go. Yep, away we go. It's charging away. So this is the difference between external chargers, whether that's ChargeFox, Nrma or the others, is that they don't maintain the network. And so when we were at Bathurst yesterday, there was a gentleman there who we moved out of the way so he could charge on the Nrma Charger. And he was stranded because the Nrma Charger didn't work at Bathurst. I rang Nrma and mentioned that these things didn't work. I suspect when we go back through Bathurst that they still won't work. So Tesla still are the only game in town. If you want an electric vehicle, you are risking buying any of the others simply because if you want to charge somewhere, you may or may not actually be able to get a charge. Tesla, I've been to one supercharger where one of them didn't work, but the rest of them did. So I've never been to a supercharger where none of them worked, and so that's something to really consider. You might be saving a couple of $1,000 on your vehicle purchase, but the Tesla Supercharger network is what makes the difference from owning a Tesla to owning any of the others. And they might be cheaper, they might be even $20,000 cheaper. But if you can't get a charge when you're on a trip, it's a bit of a nightmare. So that's my take on it. It's been a great trip and we'll do some more video on the way back. But we've found it very good. Tesla always told us where to go and charge. We charged at Lithgow, we charged at Bathurst, and we charged here at Dubbo. And it's a long trip. It's a long trip across half the state, so it's quite a ways. But the Tesla Supercharger network, guys, it is definitely without doubt A1 for charging infrastructure. We've been to Dubbo. We're on our way home. Our first supercharge will be at Bathurst. It says that we'll have 26% when we arrive at Bathurst. About 2.5 hours drive from Dubbo to Bathurst. And so yeah, we went to the zoo yesterday. It was awesome. We got a great charge at Dubbo, which you saw. And yeah, been good, eh? Yeah, driving in the Tesla is fantastic. It's so cheap to run. It's amazing. I think it's cost us about $25 so far.
Yeah, and if the Nrma chargers were working, it would have been free.
Yeah, if the Nrma chargers.
We went to 3 chargers on the way, and we got 1 charge at 1, but even there, one of them, the stalls weren't working, and yeah, the other 2 weren't working.
Yeah, exactly. So if you're reliant upon other chargers or other networks other than Tesla, good luck with that.
You're screwed.
Well, good luck with that. Look, eventually it will get better, but at this point, still, Tesla is the only game in town. Yep. Yes, it's a little bit more expensive, but if you're buying a Beamer or something like that, one of the guys I talked to, he's got the new Volvo, I think it's a CX-40, I think it is, fully electric. Now that cost him just on 80 grand, which is 20,000 more than I paid for this. So I don't know, I think that the Tesla and the Supercharger network is just brilliant. I know that Tesla are about to open up their network. That'll make a huge difference, but for now, particularly here in Australia, it's not open. Yeah, so good luck with that, I reckon. We are at Orange. and we are at a Nrma Charger. So out of the 4 of them, this one actually did work. So we've got pretty much a full charge out of this. There's amenities here just around. Sorry, I'm swinging you around. There's amenities just across here. It's a nice cafe. Food's good. There's some other cafes down the main road. There's a gallery across the road here and a museum as well. So it's a great little spot to stop and get a charge. Charge pretty good, pretty quick. Wasn't too bad. See you next time. Bye.